Thanks so much for joining us. This is our MeWe Fair for energizing body, mind, heart, and soul. We have metaphysical and wellness practitioners here with you for the next 4 hours. So during this first hour, we will introduce ourselves. You'll get to hear from the practitioners for, just so you all know, about a minute. And then we have a vendor with us tonight that'll have 4 minutes. And then we're going to answer questions in a format of an intuitive panel. So as you go through and hear our practitioners, you might want to think about what question you have for us. If you know you have a question right now, go ahead and get in line. We'll give some, let us know in the chat that you want to do that. We'll give some priority to people that haven't asked a question in a long time or who have never asked a question before. So if it's your first time here, take that opportunity and get yourself in line for a question. So we'll do that for about the first hour, the introductions and the questions from the audience, and then all the practitioners will go in breakout rooms, and you'll be able to move from room to room and visit different practitioners during the fair. We'll all be offering free talks and possibly doing some sample sessions in our breakout rooms, having conversations about our work. And then if you'd like to do a session with a practitioner, a private session, they would love to do that with you. And I encourage you to do some of that with us, either to purchase a session, sign up for a session for later this week, or do something with the practitioners tonight, because that's really what supports us to be here, to be with you, to offer so much for free. And so, there was a question, oh, hey, no, there's conversation happening in the chat. It's great. And if you want to do a session, you'll just let the admin people in the main room know. That's one thing, and we'll put you on a list so the practitioner knows. You're welcome to go into the room and tell the practitioner too, and then they'll know. And what'll happen is you'll come out to the main room, and then we'll put you in a session room, so you'll have lots of privacy and no interruptions. Just wanted to let you know that's kind of the process of what we're doing tonight. Introductions, intuitive panel, and then we'll be going into talks and sessions for the rest of the evening. All right, well, let's go ahead and start with our introductions. And again, so everyone's just helping me track all this too. So the practitioners, we have about a minute, as we usually do, and then our one vendor, and yeah, it's gonna get 4 minutes in the beginning. All right, well, let's go ahead and start at the top. So we'll have Amanda share first, and then it'll be is Brandy here already? Maybe not yet. So Amanda and Denise, and then Donna.
Okay, right. Amanda not first.
No, okay, not Amanda first. We will start off with Denise, if Denise is ready. Denise, and then Donna, and then Galactic Ashley. All right, Denise.
Hi, everyone. My name is Denise Dunleavy, and I am an animal communicator, intuitive reader, and abundance coach. And tonight, I'm giving a talk about abundance coaching. This is a new service that I'm offering, and it's a combination of actually looking at finances and doing some money work, but also then I would be using my intuition to look into things that might be blocking you from calling in more abundance, such as your values around money and self-worth. So I would love to see you in my room tonight. I'm doing private sessions for intuitive readings and animal communication, and then consultations if you have any questions about the abundance coaching. Thanks.
Great, thanks so much, Denise. We've got Donna next, and then Galactic Ashley, and then Jamie.
Hi, I'm Dr. Donna Sauer. I'm here tonight to help you with your animals, and also if you would like to speak with one of your animals that's crossed over, I do mediumship work. My main thing that I do is animal energy healing, a long distance, and also animal communication. Tonight I'm going to be giving a talk on messages from the wild animals, so if you're interested in that, please come and see me. I look forward to talking to you all tonight. Bye.
Thanks so much, Donna. We've got Galactic Ashley, then Jamie, then Kandara.
Sorry, can Jamie go? My computer is choking on itself.
Yeah,
Sorry.
sure. All right. So Jamie and Kandara, and then it'll be me.
Technology glitches, oh no. Hi, I am the Shift Witch because I help you make shifts so radical they must be magical. And I'm here promoting my 3 full moons course tonight. We work with the phases of the moon to reveal your true purpose through deep questioning, shadow work, guided meditations, empowered movement, journaling, and in a group coaching setting. And we work with the phases of the moon that ebb and flow to help you do all of those things. Tonight, I am offering a big discount if you visit me in my room. And in my room, I will also be doing a guided meditation on shadow work. We will be doing some belly dancing, empowered movement, and breath work. And then at the end of the night, yoga nidra, so I can send you all off to a nice night's sleep. So please come visit me in my room.
All right, thank you so much, Shift Witch. We've got Kandara, and then me, and then Lori.
Hello, I'm Kendara, and I specialize in the I Ching, tarot, and belief shifting, which helps you find beliefs that are blocking you. And in my room tonight, we will be doing anything you want, answering questions, meditation. We're kind of going to go with the flow, and I'm offering $1 a minute, and I'm so happy to be here. So please come see me. Thanks.
Thanks so much, Kendara. All right, let's see. And then I'm next. All right. I'm Lorelei Shamayo. I'm an intuitive eye reader, body psychology coach, and I use this for all sorts of work: matchmaking, career guidance, life purpose guidance, understanding people in your life. Well, I think everyone reads eyes, right? Eyes are a window to the soul. And I use a set of archetypes to describe what I see in your eyes, to describe what you naturally share with the world, what your purpose is, how you most easily communicate, what motivates you, how you make decisions, how you protect yourself, and your consciousness lessons. It's useful for making great choices in your life and also for growing to share the best of who you are. ThriveTypes.com has all sorts of information about me, and my sessions are half price here at the fair. So they go as low as $1 a minute. If you do 10 minutes, it's $2 a minute. So the longer you go, the less it is per minute. I'd love to look in your eyes and answer your questions. Maybe you'll get a sample of that in the panel. All right, so next we've got Lori and then Stephanie and Galactic Ashley. If you're ready, you can jump in.
Hi, I'm Lori, and I'm a channel, and I'll be doing what I call soul path readings. And in these readings, it's really a dialogue between you and the group of beings that help your soul decide each lifetime what your path is going to be and what challenges you're going to face when you incarnate. So if you want to know that information, please come see me. Thank you.
All right, thanks so much, Lori. Let's see. And so Galactic Ashley, if you're ready, go ahead and jump in. And then we'll have Stephanie and Sue. Is Galactic Ashley ready?
She's not here right this second. She had the computer issue.
Okay, great. Just checking. So Stephanie and then Sue and then Susan. I guess we do have a lot of similar names here tonight. All right. Stephanie, did you want to go? Or you said that's who's not here? Oops.
Okay, I was muted, sorry. I'm Dr. Stephanie Stanfield. I have a PhD in energy medicine and a doctorate of theology in spiritual counseling. I've been a certified angel card reader for 10 years. I help people find what they're seeking right now in these troubled times, which is peace and a sense of a positive and loving message. I can do angel card readings tonight, or you can schedule with me for as Lorelei said, the upcoming week.
It's great. Thank you so much, Stephanie. All right. So Sue, go ahead, and you've got 4 minutes.
Okay. I don't think I'll take it all, but anyway, my name is Sue Barrington, and I'm an independent Beamer distributor. You've probably never heard of Beamer, but it has been around for 22 years. It is an international company, and we're operating in over 40 countries in the world. I've personally used and been a distributor of Beamer for 4 years. I found Beamer after I had been experiencing my own physical and emotional health issues for over a 5-year period. Beamer is new to North America, but it is an FDA Class 2 cleared PEMF medical device, and it's the only device in its category of PEMF devices. Beamer is in hospitals, clinics, and university settings worldwide. It's used by thousands of professional athletes. It's proven safe and effective. Beamer has multiple international patents, numerous published medical papers, and perhaps our biggest validation is that we have a collaboration agreement with NASA, who's been working with PMF for a long time. And when they saw the Beamer signal, they actually reached out to us for prevention of bone and muscle loss and immune function when the astronauts leave the Earth. Beamer uses pulsed electromagnetic field to send their patented waveform into the body. And it's the Beamer patented waveform that actually has the impact on microcirculation in just 8 minutes and enhances nutrient and oxygen delivery, local blood flow, waste removal, muscle conditioning and strength, performance, physical fitness, endurance, energy, vitality, and well-being, stress reduction and relaxation, sleep management. We also have a horse device because they also have a circulatory system. And I invite you to come to my breakout room. I'd love to tell you my personal story and hear yours and how Beamer can help change your life. if you come in, I do have specials and discounts available. I'm doing a presentation at 7, which is the full 40-minute presentation. And at 8, there's a 7-minute video on the horse device. And at 8:30, a 9-minute overview with doctors and sports enthusiasts and all on a little video that really promotes Beamer in a good light. So thank you.
Great, thank you so much. All right, we've got next. So Susan, Susie, and Wyatt are coming up. All right. So let's see, Susan Watkins, if you are available. Oh, yep. Is she here? Who's, maybe she's not here at the moment. Well, let's go ahead. Susie, you go ahead, and then Wyatt, and then we'll figure out who's here. All right.
Okay. Hi, I'm Susie Parker Goins with Blue Lightning Healing. I'm a channel, so divine comes through me to talk to you, and so we can help you establish that relationship with your spirit guides so you can continue to work with them. I'm also an energy healer, but what I'm here tonight to do is to talk about do-it-yourself past life exploration. I can show you how to heal them, resolve them, so you can break through those things that are holding you back. I'll also be doing, that's at 6:15, and then at 8:15 I'll be leading a relatively short meditation to help you identify a past life and then to heal it. I have a podcast through anchor.fm and a few other platforms called Blue Lightning Healing Meditations, and hit me up at bluelightninghealing.com. Thanks so much, and I'm looking forward to such a splendid night with these folks.
Thanks so much, Susie. All right, Wyatt.
Hi, I'm Wyatt. I am a shamanism practitioner and shamanic life coach. By combining the ancient and modern techniques, I help people begin and continue their path of healing and empowerment. A lot of these different techniques do include extraction, soul retrieval, power retrieval, compassionate depossession, soul remembering. There's a lot more. I do work with many spirits and beings on a daily basis, especially during healing sessions. These include Mother Earth, snake, owl, raven, the elements, and more specifically, the wind. The wind comes through a lot during my during these panels, so I hope that you guys get to experience them tonight. They're pretty fun. Tonight, I will also be offering free shamanic coaching intake sessions, which is a $160 value to the first 3 people who sign up, and then 20% off my shamanic healing sessions and packages. I do have a coupon code for that. Just be looking in the chat. And then tonight, I'll be giving a talk about death, dying, and transitioning. So that'll be super interesting. I do that at 7 tonight, I think. Yeah, so anyway, I'm with the Wildwood Hollow, and you can just go to thewildwoodhollow.com to sign up and find out more about me. So I'm super excited about meeting you guys and how tonight's gonna go.
Great, thanks so much, Wyatt. And it looks like Galactic Ashley just landed back in. So if Galactic Ashley's available, I'll have her do her intro right now. Galactic Ashley, are you able to jump in and do your intro? Or is it, I know you're navigating tech trouble. Galactic Ashley, can you hear us? Oh, great. Okay, cool.
Do you want me to go? Sorry, I didn't hear.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening, but my computer's choking and it shouldn't because it's basically new. Okay, so it's okay. The Galactics are clearly present, everybody. So I'm Galactic Ashley. I channel divine guidance for star seeds, connecting them to their star families and galactic lineages. I use light language frequencies and work with your cosmic connections to facilitate high frequency healing transmissions and encoded activations. I am doing a channeling transmission and talk in my breakout room today at 7:15 p.m. I'm offering $25 off of star sessions and 10% off of the Galactic Guided Intensive that's coming up and starting in mid-October. It's a 9-week program and it's called Sovereignty in the Art of Channeling. So if you're interested, come into the breakout room and let's talk all things cosmic and all these crystalline energies that are coming in and are infusing us with amazingness and also participating in the joys of technology. So thank you.
And I'm remembering Amanda too. Amanda, did you want to go now?
Yes, I'm ready now. I'm Amanda Root with snowmoontarot.com. I have a shadow in my face. It took me 5 hours, but I got the rune cam set up, so I'm very excited. If you come in my room, you can see how that's working. You can see what I'm doing on the table, as well as my face of the shadow. I read runes, I read cards. I love connecting with symbols and using the power of them to do different things. Like one of the talks I'm giving today has to do with manifestation, using power rune sigils for manifestation. And really, you can use the power of symbols to do anything that you want to do. It's just a matter of thinking of it in a different way. But I'm excited to meeting everyone who's here, and I'm going to try to fix the shadow. Wait, is this a sign? I hope this isn't a sign. Okay, well, I'm going to come out of the dark and then hopefully see everybody in my room at some point. Okay, snowmoontarot.com.
All right, thanks so much, Amanda. I know we have a couple more practitioners that I don't see them at the moment, but they may appear in a little bit. All right, well, let's see. So I think we got everyone, yeah? Did we get everyone? All right, so we're ready for the intuitive panel portion of our event. Oh, Brandy. Okay. All right, well, we know what's going on there. Okay, let's see. So we had a few people sign up with questions, 2 people so far, Diane and Robin, and I think Robin might be new, so we probably have Robin go first. If anyone wants to ask a question, just let us know in the chat that you'd like to ask a question of the panel. You'll have maybe 3 or 4 of us or so answer your question briefly. So it's an opportunity to get to know us better and see what we do, and then we get to share a reading with you. And I want to encourage all of you, keep in mind that we're recording this, so it's not on live at the moment, but we will be posting this online. So you only want to ask something that you feel comfortable having answered in public. And when you ask a question, we may share deeper than what you intended for us to do during this share, or we might share about topics that you didn't want us talking about. Please let us know. We want to honor you. So unmute and let us know, wave your hand, shut it right in the chat, and we'll stop and we'll redirect and do whatever's going to be honoring of you in our answer. And then I encourage all of you to be open to learn from whatever is asked and all the answers that are shared. It's a great opportunity. And then also we believe that everyone is intuitive, and chances are you're here, you know that you're open. And when someone asks a question, when we're answering, information may arrive for you. And I request that you leave the attention up and with the panel tonight. If you want to, maybe write down what comes through for you. It often doesn't stay. And then if you want to, only if you want to, you might privately chat that person after we're done answering their question and ask them if they'd like to hear what came through for you. It's possible they don't. It's possible they might be full after they receive several answers from us. Please honor whatever it is that they share, what they want. And yeah, just know that it came through for you for a reason. All right, well, let's see. So I'm not sure who Robin is, but let's see. So I don't recognize Robin's name. So, oh, great, Robin. All right, so we'll let Robin go first, and then Diane is next in line. And then if anyone else wants to ask a question of the panel, let us know in the chat right now that you have a question you want to ask, and we will put you in line. We'll see how many questions we get through. We might go through really briefly and do more, or we might take our time a little bit, and we might do like 3 or so. We'll see. All right, well, Robin, did you want to unmute and share what your question is?
Sure, I think I'm unmuted. Can you hear me?
We can, yeah, go ahead.
So I just wanted to first say thank you guys for being an amazing resource and providing your time. And I've learned so much, and my life has changed as a result of these fairs. So it's making a difference, at least for me, and I imagine for a bunch of other people as well. So I've been having the feeling lately that something big wanted to come out of my subconscious and make itself known. And that was really scary for me. And Amanda helped me, and various other people helped me embrace that more. And I was meditating one day, and I felt myself in my meditation like turn into a tiger in my meditation. And tigers have been a recurring theme. I went to a high school where the mascot was a wildcat, and then I went to college and there was a tiger, and my husband buys me tiger art. And now I see like big cats. I had a dream I turned into a panther. I keep drawing tarot cards with lions on them. Like I drew 3 tarot cards. I drew 12 tarot cards today as part of another session, and 3 of them had lions on them. Yeah. So I don't really know. Does this mean can you be a tiger in a past life? Like, I don't really know what this might mean. So I'm interested in throwing that open for what is coming through to people and what people's thoughts are. And thank you in advance for all of your love and attention and care for me.
Great. So practitioners, if you want to answer, just raise your hand in the software is the best way for us to know. And while practitioners, oh, I see Wyatt has raised his hand. Great. I have something I want to share too. Wyatt, did you want to just jump in?
Yeah, sure. So let me see, who is that? Robin, right? Okay. So to me, the tiger is more coming to you. She is coming to you to help you remember something. Tigers are very intuitive. They're very connected to the moon cycles, to intuition. It is something that maybe you should maybe work with her a little bit, maybe as a totem. That is the main thing that's really coming through for me when it comes to that. Tigers are very, I want to say loyal, but independent, but very connected to the moon and the cycles. So something that maybe you should think about.
Great, thanks, Wyatt. All right, I'll share a tiny little bit. So when I look at your eyes, oh yeah, and I see Kendara's too is in line. So Galactic Ashley and then probably Kendara. So when I look at your eyes, when you're sharing, I think the talents you have, they're called scholar, artisan, and priest. So scholar is about absorbing information to build knowledge and share knowledge. Artisan is about freedom, creativity, energy, and pleasure. So you'd be interested in learning a lot of things about unusual things sometimes. And then priest, priestess is about inspiration, vision, passion, motivation. So sometimes have strong opinions. So my sense is that your scholar is the first one, and your scholar really should be leading. So that makes sense. Your scholar seems really strong, but there's a fieriness that comes through with the priest too, or that has the possibility of coming through. And scholars also aren't necessarily as integrated in their bodies. And I think of a tiger, and I think of like a tiger just has emotions that flow through, and tigers are so in their bodies. And I'm wondering if, and I'm gonna maybe pin your video for a second so I can see you. It just seems like you have an opportunity to really listen to the impulses in your body and follow the impulses in your body and trust them more. So not not like an impulsive way, but really to follow the messages that come through and trust them more and let yourself go with them in more of a full body, full emotional way. That actually helps you grow in the lessons of your talents so that you strengthen your intuition, right? You have full access to your knowing. So that's what I wonder. So, yeah. All right. Let me unpin you. All right, we've got Galactic Ashley, and then I saw Kendara move her hand, and then Amanda.
Hi. So what I am getting in, one, I want to go ahead and second what Wyatt said about, he said she, and that was important. And then what Lorelei said about fire and embodiment, because Sekhmet came up as well. So if you can go back in your mind and remember what happened during the 8/8 Lionsgate, or if you can go back to what happened at the beginning of August, because what symbolically and what the stargates were aligning with at the time was very much connected to Sirius, which are the lion beings, and the fact that you said big cats. Oftentimes the big cats come in with the feline beings, because what they're doing is they're showing you that a process of unification is available. And so not only that, is that you are being asked to look at polarities and to be able to bring them together and to operate as one, which is what the equinox has also brought in. And so there's a reason why these stargates open at these times and these energies come in. And so there is definitely a fire energy that's going on. And the word that I got besides divine feminine was allowing the fire to flow through you, but the key word was relationship. So it doesn't necessarily mean an external relationship, but relationship with your body, relationship with lovers, because there's very much like a heart expansion. It actually felt extremely emotional when the energy was coming through. So I feel that there are beings, if you are open to that, that wish to connect to you from like your star lineages that want to come in, but they can also work with shamanic type natures, and they want you to embody. So it's not that you disappear or float away, but to embody. So that's it.
Great, thank you. All right, Kendara, it looked like you had something. Is that true?
I do.
Go ahead.
Hi, Robin. The first thing that came to mind was that I should Google Ted Andrews and see what he said about lions. And he talks about animals speak and power lions. And what he said is very congruent with what Ashley was saying. It's showing uncommon strength and vitality. They're telling you to take your power back, to claim your space. You're doing it, but we want you to do it more because you've got so many gifts. The fact that you've gotten lions or received lions in your readings is indicative that you've got the strength. And then because it was 12 and you add the 2 and the 1, which is 3, that's creativity. So you're going to be able to do this in a very, very creative way. Also, I'm resonating with Galactic Ashley said about your spirit and spirituality. You absolutely have the power to do it. And I don't know whether you're artistic or not, but I can almost see you doing something with children's books and helping them empower themselves. So that's what I'd like to say now. Welcome.
Great. Practitioners, we had a few of you in line that it seemed like you've lowered your hand. That's fine, but I'm trying to remember it. So Amanda and Susie, yeah, okay, great. So I go, yeah, whoever wants to go first. The names are bouncing around for me.
Okay. Robin, like you haven't heard from me enough, but just in case of one more thing, hi. I got Awaz and Othala, and this has to do with the energy of the world tree and how the universe is held together. And this has to do with spiritual inheritance and things passed down from generation to generation. So that to me says, maybe think about tiger energy as it relates to your family and your family line, and maybe from your mother's side, like how that energy comes down through your lineage. And I'll stop there because other people can have a turn.
That's great. And then Susie, go ahead.
Okay. I kept putting my hand up and down because everybody's saying all the right things that I would have said. Well, wait a minute. Let me rephrase that. They're all saying things that I don't need to say, but I feel like the tiger, the stripes are part of the camouflage thing, but having you walk out into the light, having your tiger walk out from the shadows is what I'm seeing. So you're walking out into the light to actually manifest these talents of yours. I pulled cards just to back me up, and the first one was fire or passion. So doing that which gets you excited, which gets to re-energize you is what's in store. I don't know, I'm not seeing what it is, so go along with what other folks are saying. And then the other one was celebrating or dance. But it's, the image on this card has got like an African savanna feel to it. So I think that goes along with the tiger thing. So you're going to find something, and as soon as you feel that excitement about it, it's what you need to click into. Sekhmet also, what Galactic Ashley was saying, she's clicking in with me too. I don't have anything else more definite. I'm sorry, but everybody is giving you such great information. I don't think you're getting short sold, so thanks.
That's great. Thanks so much. All right, sweet. Thank you so much, Robin, for your question, and for all practitioners for all your answers. All right. Well, let's see. So Diane didn't make it on the list last time, so we're going to go ahead and answer Diane's question next. And then we've got, if we have time, go quickly. We have Kimberly and then Lena. Looks like the pronunciation. So yeah, so Diane, did you want to share what your question is?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if anybody has any advice for where I should be going professionally. I'm feeling a little stuck right now. I don't work. I was able to retire at 42, but I'm feeling like I'm kind of at a loss as to where I should be directing my energy now.
Okay, great. Yep. To me, it's a life purpose question in many ways. All right. Practitioners, who wants to share with Diane? See what's coming through for people. Yes, we'll probably only do like 3 or 4 so that we can try to answer more of the questions. Go ahead, Wyatt.
Okay, Diane, I know like I pulled a wind for you before, so we're gonna pull a wind. I want you to think of a cardinal direction real quick.
South.
South? Beautiful, that is a great direction. South, the direction of fire, it is kind of the opposite of the northern winds, but is warm, is creative, is beautiful. The card that I pulled is Tawira Mama. can't really see that, but Tawira Mama, who is from New Zealand. She is Tempest, and it says, roll with the storm. The most immediate thing that's coming to me without switching over to the book is finding something that truly calls your soul, even if it's something that's destructive in the moment. Yeah, here we go. When Tawira Mama storms in, it's time to move out of your comfort zone. Despite the love of Rangi and Papa, who are her counterparts, darkness prevailed due to their intimate coupling. Light was needed for humanity to grow and flourish. Often pain and resistance are gifts that lead you to the greatest growth. So I think just like pushing forward, getting outside of your comfort zone, maybe something creative, something that's disruptive maybe to your normal life that gives you excitement, something like that.
Thank you.
Thanks, Wyatt. All right, who else wants to share? Go ahead, Stephanie.
Stephanie.
I pulled the life purpose deck, and the word that came up is trust. One of the pieces of information that downloaded for me was that you retired fairly early, and you have maybe a parallel purpose in this life, and you need to step into who you are and where you are today and trust that you're being guided. You have so much to give on so many different levels, and your lack of trust either in yourself or in your guidance is kind of prohibiting you from moving into an area of service that is desperately needed in these times. And I heard Wyatt say passion or creativity, and I think that trust and creativity and following an emotional flow is going to be very helpful for you. You have everything that you need to know to move into a new phase, and just trust it, trust your guides, trust that you are ready for this, and the people that you're here to be in service to are ready for it as well.
Thanks, Stephanie. We've got Amanda and then Galactic Ashley.
Okay, wait, me now?
Yeah, if you're ready, or we can have Galactic Ashley go first too. Go ahead.
Yeah, I guess just in case I freak out and bail. Okay, only because, so good, because Stephanie, this goes exactly with what you're saying. I don't know if this is the right direction, but the first rune I pulled was the trust rune, and this is Awaz. And this has to do with in the past trust. So maybe in the past you trusted things were fine, but now you're not sure where things are going because the solar wheel has, you've been not doing things outside, I think you said, right? So it's like the wheel has kind of slowed down and gone in a certain direction, and the Isa is a block. So because you're not, you have to trust that when you start the solar wheel moving again, you'll be able to get past the block, but you have to start the wheel moving to get past the block. The wheel's not going to just start moving. You have to push it because Isa is a really big force. But positive side, you also got Queen of Pentacles, and that means you really can do anything that you set your mind to. You've got everything within your disposal. And look, the crystals on her head are kind of like the Isa ice. So you're going to use the ice and the glacier energy to your advantage and use it for power to move through the block. Okay.
Great, thanks. We've got Galactic Ashley and then Lori.
I'm going to keep this real quick, but I wanted to say this because I think it's important for all of us to remember, myself included, is oftentimes when we are experiencing lack of trust or lack of self-faith, what is really happening in the Course of Miracles puts it in this way is that we are actually experiencing our separation from God or separation from Source. So you can go lack of self-faith and lack of self-trust, and you can follow it down the line of there's something within us that we don't value, so we have lack of self-worth, et cetera, but all of it goes back to the Law of One describes it as disillusion. Course of Miracles describes it, the Law of One describes it as distortion. Course of Miracles describes it as dissolution, but what it all comes down to is that we are in a belief system that means that we are separate from source. And so within you somewhere, there is something that is trying to unify. And so to go within and see what you're trying to bring together that is polarizing within you, that is creating that. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, great. We've got, so Lori and then Kendara and Donna, if we're quick.
As soon as you start asking your question, I heard that you are a shaman and that this is something you've carried with you through many lifetimes. And part of the fear and reluctance you're feeling is pretty common because you weren't always treated well when you brought out those skills and tried to share them with others. So what I'm hearing is to really trust that you have these skills and this intuitive ability, and to really start focusing inwardly and allowing yourself to learn about this again. And it won't be learning, it'll actually be remembering who you are.
And great. I could certainly generally say something about this, and I didn't share. I felt like I shouldn't share, and I feel tingles all over. As soon as Lori started sharing that, I'm like, yes, that's right. So I just want to let you know I had that response to Lori's share. All right, we've got Kendara and Donna.
Hi, Diane. What I got for you very, very strongly was to tell you to meditate if you don't already. I kind of feel like you do, but what I'm being told is to keep a pen and paper next to you. And you can do what's known as channeled writing. Just to ask the questions that you need to know and say, what would you have me know? Give yourself about 15 minutes to do that after you're done meditating. I see feathers around you, so I'm feeling that that's a very powerful tool for you. So what you might want to do is just look up the different meanings of the feathers. And if you can't get them, because I don't know the laws on it, you could get pictures of them. So that's what I've got for you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Great. And Donna.
I just got one hit. I don't know if it means anything to you, but I saw you holding a giant, not giant, but a very large artist's brush for painting, and you were swirling it. And there was a huge white canvas behind you, and you were painting on that. And there were other people, like shadows, waiting on the edge, kind of like for your help to show them how to paint too. So I don't know if that means anything to you, but that's what I saw.
Cool, thank you.
All right, great. I think that's everybody. All right. Thank you so much, Diane, for your answer. Is there anything that you want to, just any comment that you wanted to make about the answers that you got?
Well, the shaman thing is kind of funny because I'm actually enrolled in, it's called Light Song. It's an accredited shamanic school here in Portland. And I'm about halfway through their program. So that's interesting that came up.
Yeah, great. So fun. All right, let's see, we've got 2 more questions. So is it Lena? Is that how you pronounce your name? I think you've been here before.
Hi.
Okay.
Yes.
Lena, and then Julie. Go ahead. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
Hi. I'm just wondering if there were, if anyone picked up any important messages for me.
Yeah, so everyone taking an opportunity to connect with your energy. All right, just see if anyone has anything for Lena. The Shift Witch has something. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, Lena. I just keep hearing your mom says hi over and over. I don't know. I don't even know if she's passed or not. I can't even tell. Like, I can't tell if she is or is. I just keep hearing mom says hi. I hope that means something to you. I don't know. But I just keep hearing mom says hi.
Yeah, she's passed. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
And we've got Kendara in line and Amanda in line. Kendara.
Hi, Lena. I keep getting a really strong message that you're on the verge of making some big changes, but concerned about what other people will think and that it might not fit in with the way they see you is holding you back. So don't tell them. Just go for it and you'll be really successful. Don't sweat it.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome.
And I got a message too that maybe, and I don't know if it was this question or the last question. Stephanie, did you have your hand raised? Did you want to? Just checking. It might have been the last question.
I have something for this question. I'm getting that you need to make a decision because the universe can't support you, your angels, your guides, all of your people that are there, including your mom, can't support you until you make a decision, until you make a choice. And so your question was a little general, but what I got when I pulled a card was gentleness, and it's Sandalphon. And Sandalphon says, be very gentle with yourself in this time and surround yourself with those who love you. But again, I'm reminded that you need to make a decision, make a choice, start working, not working, that's not a good word, that's too harsh. Start embracing and being open to the answer to your decision. And Sandalphon was one of the angels who walked the earth as human. So he really understands human conundrums. And he is saying, be very gentle with yourself, but go ahead and make a decision and then stand very strong in that decision. Let the universe help you.
That makes sense. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Let's see, and we've got some people in line. Forgive me, please, if I'm calling someone that's already gone. We have the Shift Witch, and then Kendara, and then Susie, Denise, and Amanda. We did some of these, right? Okay, so Kendara's at the top now, and then Susie, and then Denise. Kendara, did you already go?
I already did go.
Okay, great. That's what I thought. So Susie, I think, and then Denise and Amanda. Susie.
I thought I was here. Okay, sorry. Right. But right off the bat, Lena, I got trust. And then I pulled a couple of cards, and one of them was the lotus flower for the unfoldment. So as you trust and you make the decision, I think the trust lies in that you will make the correct decision. It's easy to overthink it. So just make the decision and then it will all unfold. The other card was river, and so movement. So when you make that decision, the movement will happen. You'll get things to happen and it will unfold. You can't force it, but you will allow it to happen, and it will happen in just the way that you want it to. Set your intention and make the decision and choice and trust.
Okay. Thank you, Susie. Makes sense.
Good. Thank you.
All right, then we've got Denise and Amanda.
So I got the message, stand in your own power.
Say, by the way, Denise, it's really hard to hear you. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Do you want to go to the next one and I'll...
No, go ahead. I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. So the message I got was stand in your own power. I think that you have the power and the strength, and there's something that you want to do, but your fear is almost holding you back. So what I was getting follows along with the gentleness. Be gentle with yourself and know that you can do it and that you have the power. So.
Perfect. Thank you.
Great. All right. And Amanda, go ahead.
Okay. I feel like I'm just saying the same thing as everybody, but we have Ingus and Tiwas. Ingus is the seed of creativity, the seed of creation. And Tiwas is the spiritual warrior, or the warrior that self-sacrifices. So this to me says that you might be someone that puts everyone else ahead of yourself, and you might have power leaks when it comes to giving other people, giving your energy away, giving your energy to other people, making sure other people are okay before you're okay. In order for this seed of creativity to gestate, you need to have some of this energy that you're sacrificing used for yourself. So keep some of your power and strength for your own growth.
Makes sense. Thank you, Amanda.
All right, great. Thank you so much for your question and for everyone's answers. Lena, thank you, Lena. All right, and Kimberly, we've got time to fit in Kimberly too. This is great. Kimberly, did you want to jump in and share what your question is? Is Kimberly still here? Yeah, there she is. Okay, great.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Oh,
can.
sorry about that. Okay, so I have a similar, well, I didn't get to retire, but I've been doing the same profession for 23 years. So I'm looking for some guidance or some direction in what I could like go into.
Did you want to share your video? Like, I know I can see your eyes that way, but it might not matter as much for everyone else.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. Wait. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to set
Great.
it up. Okay, can you see me now?
Yeah. So you want to know direction.
Okay.
What path you should follow. You want to know direction. You also said something about a dream.
Yeah.
Did you want to share about that or no?
Oh yeah. Yeah, last night I had a dream, and I was bringing in a lot of cats or kittens, and in the moment of dream, a dog of mine that just passed came through for a brief moment, but it was a lot about these bringing in these cats and kittens, and it was so, I don't know, it's just an odd dream. I haven't had like that many animals like at one time like that. So I was just wondering if there was any significance to that dream.
All right, great. Let's see what practitioners have to say. I know I can say a little bit while we're waiting for people to get in line. I can't see your eyes directly from the front here, but if your energy feels very social and very connected with people, I know, right, it's time of COVID, but it just seems like it's really important that you're with groups of people and that you're getting groups of people in flow together. I think one of your talents is called Sage. It's about community, communication, playfulness, and fun. So it's about, it's not attached to what happens, but just knowing when the group gets in flow that what's needed will emerge. And just seems like something to do with having groups be together, come together. And, I don't know how much group work you do. Do you do anything in groups of people, or are you in the front?
No, I don't do. No, I mean I'm in the manufacturing. Like I work with my hands a lot. I mean I do have to deal with like my boss and coworkers, but not like a lot of people. A very small amount of people. So I'm kind of like getting worn out from doing that. So I'm trying to find some direction to what I would be good at if I was to totally change and try to get out of that. I've been doing it for so long, but.
Like I just, for example, I bet if it's something that you believed in that you really thought was good for people, you would really be great at selling things.
And that's funny because I hate salespeople.
Well, yeah, when they're artificial, when they're artificial, and they're not being honest, that's not good.
Right, that's true. Yeah, somebody else told me that not too long ago. Like, you be good. I'm like, I don't know about that.
I just think you have a really natural way with people, helping them feel at ease and having them in flow, whatever's there. Yeah.
Okay.
Just as an example, but something with groups of people, something that's really supporting groups of people is what I see and feel.
Okay.
All right, we've got Wyatt in line too. Go ahead, Wyatt.
All right, Kimberly. So this is actually a really interesting one. I would like you to pick a cardinal direction: north, south, east, or west.
Let's just go with south, I guess.
South? All right. So the card that I drew is the doldrums. The doldrums is the place of no wind. There are two doldrums in the world. It's a south-southwest intercardinal wind and a south-southeast, I want to say. Anyway, so there's two doldrums throughout the world, no wind blows. Now, in the southern segment of no wind, very interesting, is talking about efforts to trek across your emotional waters will lead to frustration. Now is not the time to pick up the oars and paddle furiously. Relax, retreat, surrender. Clean your house, go for a walk, write in your journal, cry up a river, watch a funny movie, or have a deep, heartfelt conversation with someone you trust. Know that this too shall pass. Accepting and embracing emptiness will allow you to navigate safely through life's trials and tribulations. Spirit may use no wind to wake you up or jolt you out of a stupor. And then it goes into Greek mythology. In Greek mythology, King Agamemnon's army puts their ships out to sea once the wind died down. In the play, oh, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. The goddess Artemis punishes Agamemnon for killing a deer in her sacred forest while boasting of his hunter prowess. He appeases her by sacrificing his daughter. Examine your actions to determine if you are bragging or resisting the divine guidance of spirit. You may be called upon to make a sacrifice. Are you willing to surrender and relinquish control for the good of the whole? Yeah, I don't know, that kind of went a lot deeper than I was expecting, but the doldrums is a place of no wind. You are in a place, do not pick up the oars, but do little things within your own life to move forward. And then out of this, listen to spirit, and spirit will guide.
Okay.
Great, thank you. We've got Lori in line and then Amanda. Lori, go ahead.
Hi, I was just hearing that you're a healer, and as Lorelei said, you're also really good with people, and you're able to receive lots of information intuitively, but you ignore it a great deal of the time. And so your counsel is really encouraging you to pay attention to that information because it's important, and to really look at your ability to be a healer. And I'm seeing something with your hands. I don't know if that's Reiki, if it's, you know, therapeutic touch, I'm not quite sure, but something that you have this way of bringing in energy and then sending it out to others. And you do it to people around you kind of naturally without even thinking about it. So they're encouraging you to be a little more focused so that you really do help folks around you and to really trust your intuition. It's off the charts and you ignore it.
Okay.
All right, great. Thank you, Lori. All right, Amanda.
Okay. Okay, I have the Hermit and the Sage Woman, the High Priestess, and the Nine of Swords. So this to me is saying that you like to stay home and you're comfortable in your own space. You're not bothered by it. You are extremely intuitive, like Lori was saying. And the combination too of the Hermit and the Sage Woman is extremely intuitive energy. But Nine of Swords is, this to me says that you might block some of your intuitive information that's coming in. So you might block some of the information from good dreams because you have bad dreams. And so it's better just to like ignore all the dreams because then you don't have to worry about the bad ones, if that makes sense. So maybe trying to work through the information that's in your nightmares, like really try to like just face it and work through that. And then if you do, then you'll be able to receive the positive information because you'll be like, bring it, I got this. You'll feel like you can do anything.
Okay, thank you for that.
Great, and we've got Susie in line also.
Hey, Kimberly. First off, I drew cards and it was all about your intuition and how you haven't been trusting it and that you need to not work so hard at it. But then Amanda started talking about your dreams. One way to explore past lives is through your dreams. So you can set your intention before you go to sleep. It's like, show me a past life. And I think some of these nightmares are connected with those. I think some of those dreams are connected with past lives in which your intuition wasn't accepted by those around you, and so it didn't end well. So I would ask that you go and explore what that block is you have with your intuition, why you're not trusting it, because in looking at it, it feels as if it wasn't your intuition that led you astray, but it were people in your past lives who talked you out of trusting it, and that created a block that's here in your life now.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
I mean, I've been told I was intuitive, and sometimes I can pick up people's vibes a little bit and things like that, but then sometimes I can't. Like, maybe I am thinking too hard, or maybe I'm not relaxed enough, or, you know, something like that.
It's really easy to overthink stuff too. It's like, where did that come from? How did I know that? Is that my head? Is that guide? And so I do have the t-shirt that says, wait a minute, let me overthink this. So I ask you to like take a few moments when you get these hits of information. It's like, ask what the source is. And if it is in fact from source, it's going to be kind and gentle and supportive. If it's from ego, it's going to tell you what an idiot you are. And it's like, no, that's not what I'm looking for. So look for the source that is supportive to you.
Is there, I do deal with, like, I keep some crystals around me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is there a particular crystal? Like, I have a variety of crystals. Is there any one I should always keep with me right now? Like, I know it changes sometimes.
Do you have rose quartz?
Does anybody have anything on that?
Do you have rose quartz with you? She froze. I'm so sorry.
Oh, all right. Well, we hope that she has rose quartz. Maybe we could chat her about that.
I'll put it in the comments. Thanks.
Great. All right. And Kendara, if we don't know if she's listening at the moment, but she could come back to the recording. You want to briefly share?
I'm here.
Very briefly. Go ahead. Okay. Briefly, and then she may not be listening. Go ahead.
No, okay. So I got a really strong feeling to tell you that the symbolism of cats. Cats are not, I'm a cat person. Cats are not really known to get along, but because they were all together, I get the idea that you have this creative ability to bring people together. And it's such a gift because not everybody can do that. You're very approachable. In terms of the crystals, smoky quartz will absorb negativity. So that's a good one to keep with you. And another one is any dark crystal, anything that's black, because it'll ground you and keep you from picking up other people's stuff. And one more thing, envision yourself surrounded by a pink light, because that'll keep you filled with love and strength at the same time.
Okay. Thank you for that.
You're very welcome.
All right, great. Well, thank you so much, Kimberly, for your question, and practitioners for all of your answers. And that's our intuitive panel. So thanks everyone for participating in that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, you're very welcome. All right. Well, let's see. We're getting ready for the next stage of our event. So I have breakout rooms set up for everybody. I'm going to be moving the practitioners into the breakout rooms immediately, and then everyone else that's here. If you have an idea of which practitioner you want to see, let us know in the chat. I think we're going to post the link to the flyer again. It's at jointhefair.com. If you go there, you can look at the flyer, and then I'll give you more information about who we all are and where we might be. Practitioners, before we go, if you're wanting to paste your information in the chat right now so everyone can see it, now is a great time for that. I'll go ahead and do that with my information too. Know that, so you're welcome to go into the breakout rooms and just have conversations with the practitioners. There are a number of talks that are scheduled, and we'll be announcing those in the breakout rooms. It'll come up around the top of your screen, I believe, so you can see when different things are happening. And you can also look it up on the website, jointhefair.com. Everything is posted right there, so you can see just what's happening and when. We're going to be texting back and forth with the practitioners, so we know for certain that the talk is happening before we announce it. So it's possible some of the talks will get rearranged a little bit. And if you want to do a session with a practitioner, please go ahead and do the session. And you can do it tonight, or you can sign up to do it this week. Both of those really support us. Go around, see the talks, talk with people, find out which practitioners really resonate with you, experiment with a new modality. Like, all these things are really great, super supportive of us, and just being here and sharing your energy with the space and learning and getting to know us better. And if it's not right now, maybe in a few weeks you'll be ready for a session. That's great. We appreciate your support. All right, I'm thinking, what other, so if some of you are here that have never used breakout rooms before, so what's going to happen this first time is, so the practitioners, you've seen this before, you're going to get a signal to go into the breakout room and just click it and you'll go. So all the participants, when you tell us where you want to go, Anissa and Lola, who am I passing it to? I don't even remember. I think I passed it to Anissa. So we're going to be making a list of who wants to go where. And if you know where you want to go, please go ahead and just put it in the chat now. She's going to move you into the room, and the first time you'll get a message up on the screen that invites you to a breakout room, and it will have the name of the practitioner on it. this first time. And you'll just click that you want to go there and poof, you'll be in the room with them. It'll take a few seconds, so the Zoom window will just disappear briefly. And then you'll be in that room with them. You're welcome to stay as long as you want or leave whenever you want to. It's really up to you. Most people move in and out of the rooms throughout the whole event. So take your time, go quickly, sample people quickly, and then decide where you want to stay. It's all great. We'll announce, as I said, when the talks are. And then what you'll want to do is if you're on a computer, on the bottom right of your screen, you'll click leave room, and you want to be really careful because you'll have two options, leave room and leave the whole meeting. You don't want to leave the meeting, but if you do accidentally, just come back to jointhefair.com. So leave the room, you'll come back into the main room, and then you can just tell us again where you want to go next. You might already know where you want to go. You might just need to look at the flyer again, jointhefair.com, and tell us where you want to go, and poof, we'll move you to another breakout room. And this next time, it won't immediately show up on your screen. You're going to have to click breakout room, and then it will let you know which room you're going to, and you'll be able to enter it. If you're on a phone or a tablet, I think you'd have to tap your screen, and then the information for the room appears up on the top left. I think it's in blue. You have to tap it in order to find out like the next room and all that. So it requires a little bit of active tapping. And then if you want to do a session with a practitioner, let the practitioner know, let us know in the admin space. I think Lola and Anissa are going to be the primary people that are going to be here. And then we'll just collect you together with the practitioner. If they're available right then, we'll like send you into their room to tell them, or that's probably what we'll do, or it's possible Lola and Anissa will tell one of them to go into the room. And then we'll put you in a session room. So you'll have privacy for your session. Yeah, go ahead to the practitioner room and ask them all kinds of questions about their sessions and length and pricing and what you might cover. And we're happy to talk about all that with you. All right, so there's the basics on the logistics and all that and how it's going to work. It's going to be like this for the next 3 hours, and we're here for you. It's possible some practitioners might need to leave a little early, so if there's someone you know you want to see, I encourage you to go talk to them soon. Yeah, and and there's a feedback form. Let's put this in here right now too. If you're willing to share some feedback with us about the event, we appreciate that deeply, and if you give us your contact info, we'll put you in a drawing for a free 30-minute session with one of us of your choice. So I have no idea where in the moment that is in the information. Oh, there it is. I see it. Lola's probably grabbing it. Pardon me, just use. All right. So yeah, so Lola, if you could put that in the chat, that would be great. Or I can grab it right here too. And yeah, we just love to get your feedback. Yeah, it's right there in the chat. Thank you so much, Lola. All righty. Anyone just think of anything else that's important that I share before maybe let's just the talk.
You muted yourself, Lorelai.
Oh, thanks. I didn't unmute. All right. So if anyone thinks of any other logistics stuff I should share, let me know. And just some of the talks coming up sooner. We'll have at 6:15, so in just about 8 minutes, we'll have DIY Past Life with Susie Goins. And then at 6:30, we have 2 talks, Shadow Work Meditation with the Shift Witch, Jamie Elisha. And then 6:30, also we have Power Rune Sigils for Manifestation with Amanda Root. And we've got a ton of other talks coming up. All right. Yeah, and my assistants are great. They're putting that already in the chat. All right, I'm going to open up. Anything else anyone thinks we need to share now? Good. All right. So we're going to open up all the rooms. And so public, people who are visiting here, our attendees, let us know what rooms you want to go to. If you know you have a practitioner you want to go see, tell us. We are going to be moving you right into those rooms. And we also have a place where we take notes. All right. And I see some people are asking for things. All right. I need to make someone else a host. So I'm going to make Anissa. Are you all set to be the host? All right. Yep.
Give me the power.
All right, you got it. And yeah, great. So yeah, if you know where you want to go, just tell us and we will send you there. Yeah, and I think all the practitioners should have been sent into their rooms. We'll see. Oh yeah, Donna, it should be at the top left of your tablet, I think. Right, and Galactic should be on the bottom right. Although Galactic Ashley may have left and come back in, so maybe I didn't assign her.
You did. I'm fine. I'm bugging Lola for a second. I just need her to do something for me later.
That's great. Let's see. Let me see if I can go write down anyone else. Okay. Yeah. Susie. Yeah. My assistants are so on it, there's not much I could do, but I'm seeing if I can help. Yeah, and if you don't know who you want to go see, you can unmute and ask us some questions too. I know everyone a little bit. Oh yeah, Kat, you keep getting kicked out. Yeah, so Kat, if it happens again, I'd recommend that you update Zoom. That's one thing that could be good. And then clearly, right, if your internet's having trouble, it's fine if you want to just keep coming back in. We will work with you. Figure that out. Yeah, so just go look at jointhefair.com and then you can see the flyer. I know Zoom is doing all kinds of updates. They are doing a great big update for tomorrow also, I think. So I know some people are having a little more trouble right now. Yeah, they may have already started doing some of the updating. Who knows? Yeah, so just go to jointhefair.com to, let's see, jointhefair.com to see.
Lena, the invitation has been sent. Kimberly, I'll get you going to Susie. Everyone should be receiving invites. I believe I'm on top of everyone who said something in the chat, privately or publicly. And if I've missed you, just let me know.
Yeah, great. It looks like people are moving along.
I'm going to send a text to Amanda just so that she knows she has to accept the invite for her rune cam.
Oh, yeah. That's great. That's great. Yeah, I put her there. Great. Yeah, so jointhefair.com is the place to go to look at the flyer, and that has information on all the practitioners. So if you just joined, I'm trying to remember, did anyone just join in the middle? Maybe not. Yeah, so those of you that are here, if you want to hear the talks, you just have to go to the rooms in order to hear the talks. Let's see. Oh, Ashley needs co-host. Maybe we can't make her a co-host when we're a co-host. Ooh, we have to go into the room. Whoever has, so Anissa, it's possible you have to go into the room with Galactic Ashley in order to make her a co-host? Or
Okay.
how does this work? Does Galactic Ashley have to come back out here?
One or the other, I believe.
And so if
Yeah.
you're the host, you can't go into her room. So can the co-host make someone else let me see, can the co-host make someone
I
else?
wasn't able to.
I can't do anything. Oh, I'm not a co-host anymore because I handed it over to Anissa. So I bet I'm not a co-host. Can you make me a co-host again?
Okay.
Indeed, I cannot make anyone a co-host. So I think Galactic Ashley actually has to come back out here, or she has to either ask for help. If you want, you can send me to her room and I can have her push the help button, and then you go help her and make her a co-host.
All right, invite's been sent.
Yes.
Could you please ask for help so that Anissa could come to your room and then she can make you a co-host?
Oh, yeah.
Great, thank you.
Sorry.
No problem. We're all learning what we have to do to make this.
Okay.
Out here because it needs to be.
I totally forgot. Okay.
Yeah.
My fault. Sorry.
Yeah.
So should I cancel that out?
Yeah. And then who are you going into a session with?
Wait, should I say later when it says?
Yeah, say later for right now.
Okay.
With Sandy?
With Sandy, yeah.
Sandy.
Okay.
Great.
I was all proud of myself that I figured it out. Jeez.
Good job.
Hi, Lorelai. Hi, Anissa.
Hi, Sandy. All right, you've all been given a new invite to go to that room, but a new invite isn't going to pop up. You're going to have to select the breakout room icon to go to that room. If you're on a computer, if you hover your mouse over, there should be the breakout room icon in the bottom. If you're on a tablet, sometimes it will be up in the top left. You're muted, Sandy.
Oh, Sandy, we can't hear you if you want to ask a question.
Sorry. Anissa, it will say breakout room. Okay, great.
Wait, how do I do it with my phone?
If you tap on the screen, there should be an icon that shows up either like in the top right. Sometimes it's the top left corner.
Yeah, I think that's it.
And hi, Kristen. Thanks for joining us. I'll share with you what's going on in a moment.
Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Got it. Okay. Thank you guys.
So Kristen, thanks so much for joining us. This is our MeWe Metaphysics and Wellness Fair for energizing body, mind, heart, and soul. You have just entered the fair as we've sorted everyone into breakout rooms. We have, I think, 14 practitioners here today. We're all offering our, so let's see, so in our breakout rooms, we're sharing about our work, answering questions. We might give small samples of our work, and there are a number of talks that are happening throughout the fair. And then if you want to do a session with someone, you just let us know and we'll put you in a private room for a session. Let's see, and Sandy, you were wanting to go into another room, right? Is there anything I can do to help you get there? You're on a computer, right?
Yeah, I'm on a Windows Surface.
Oh, so do you have icons on the, like, do you have a bar at the bottom of your screen that has different things like?
Yes, it says participants, chat, share screen, record reactions, more.
So click more, and breakout rooms might be in that.
Oh, there it is. Okay,
Great.
thank you.
You're welcome. Great. All right. And so Kristen, if you go to, and I'll get the link out here, if you want to go to jointhefair.com, that's where you came to probably to click the button to get in here and join us. There's a flyer that lists all of the practitioners that are here today. If you're interested in particular modalities, I can let you know who's doing that. Yeah, so we have a first talk starting right now. So it's DIY Past Life with Susie Goins. So if anyone wants to go hear Susie's talk, let us know and we'll put you in that room. You can unmute and let us know. You can, maybe Denise wants to go there. Is that what so Denise wants to go to see Susie's talk. You can write in the chat and let us know you want to go there. Oh, it sounds like Kirsten. Is it Kristen or Kirsten?
Kristen.
It just came in. Kristen wants to go to Susie's talk.
Yes, please.
Great. And Anissa, oh, we can't hear you, Anissa, if you're talking with us. You're muted.
The invites have been sent.
So yeah, Kristen, it either might come right up on your screen for the breakout room, or you have to click on the little breakout room icon and then it'll send you. Great, great. Yeah, so Denise, click on the breakout room icon and that's how you'll get there. And Kelly wanted to go there too. Let's see, maybe Kelly's there already. Great.
Okay, Robin, sorry, I saw that you said you're not sure how to pick another room and how to do it. So all that you need to decide is what room you would like to go to, and then you just let me know. And then what I do on my end is I assigned you to that room, and then you select the breakout room icon and you go to that room. And then when you're done with that room, you leave the room and come back to the meeting. So it's pretty much you just kind of decide. If you need help deciding where to go, then we can help with that. But you don't make yourself move. You let us know, and then I do the work to get you to move.
And I heard a rumor, though, that Zoom is going to have an update where we're going to be able to move ourselves somewhat. We're very excited to find out how that works. But yeah, right now, Anissa is the magician. And I know Gio's there. Gio might be multitasking and other things going on too, but I'd love to hear from Gio about her impression about what's going on. Yeah, and Pamela and Angel, if there's anything we can answer or help you find where you want to go, we'd love to support you with that.
Oh, Robin.
Hi, I think I would probably need some help figuring out where to go.
Sure, great. And I can, let's see, you're on a phone. I'm going to share my screen right now. It might be really tiny, but that way you can see the practitioners, and I can make it a little bigger too. So let's see where I make this bigger here. Oh yeah, right here. So let's, might be a little too big, but here you go. So we've got, so Chatting with Spirit, and Susie's giving a talk right now on DIY Past Life. And then Galactic Ashley does galactic energy activations and star family readings. Donna does animal energy healing and answers questions about animal communication. Wyatt does shamanic sessions. Susan Watkins is not here today, unfortunately. Kendara Laurel does tarot and I Ching and all kinds of intuitive readings. Jamie is the Shift Witch, right? So compassionate coaching and all kinds of intuitive readings too.
She's doing a lot of talks tonight, by the way.
Great, a lot of talks. And then
I think probably the first one up at the top.
Susie or Galactic Ashley? Susie's giving the talk right now.
Susie, yeah.
Okay, Robin.
So.
Okay, so an invite's been sent to you, so you should just be able to accept it, and then Zoom will take you to her breakout room.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. If you have any other troubles, just let us know.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
All right, great. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. All right.
Hi, Lena.
Hi, Lena.
Oh, Lena?
I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Yeah.
Oh, it's Lena.
Lena.
Yeah, can we
Are
help?
they having the, did they have the talks yet or not yet?
Yeah,
Okay.
Susie started her talk on DIY past life. Did you want to go?
Oh, okay. Yes, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, the invite's been sent. So it won't probably show up as like its own little pop-up message. You'll have to click on the breakout room icon.
Yeah, since you've
Okay.
already been to a room before.
Perfect.
All right, great. Well, so Angel, Gio, or Pamela, if you would like to go anywhere, we would be happy to send you to a room. Just let us know. Oh, I just got a message from Brandy. Yeah, all right. She's in some deep stuff. All right. Yeah. All right, Anissa and Lola, just anything to share about, I know it's not as full tonight as it could be, but anything to share about how it's gone tonight or anything that we might want to have be different? Is it going okay?
I think so. I think everything went okay. I really liked the intuitive panel tonight. That seemed to go really, really well. Not just like the questions and the answers, but just, I don't know, it flowed really nicely in my opinion.
Yeah, great. I know we had some newer practitioners that I think were kind of learning the sense of the water and how to swim, and then they started jumping in, and yeah, it was good. It's good. All right.
I'm texting Shift Witch right now just because I want, we might make an agreement where she just sticks to her schedule and then I know I don't need to check in with her each time.
Right. Usually Susie also gives 3. She might only be giving 2 tonight.
At least 2, I think.
Yeah, I can't remember. She might only be doing 2 this time. Yeah. And
I just wanted to say hi to everybody.
Hi, Gio.
Hi, Lorelai. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, so it was a relatively smooth entry today. So you got to see a relatively smooth. But so just part of what you noticed too, we had 2 practitioners. One, it sounds like, told us she canceled 2 weeks ago and somehow it didn't get it all in the notes and everything. And then I have another one that's just going through some things. So the thing that would be great, probably what we should start doing is hopefully we'll email sooner. So email the practitioners about all the information that's happening. You haven't seen what that is yet, that we request that they respond. And if they don't respond, we'll text them. Like we need to find out if they really come. Yeah. And then there's steps that I would take normally to help get more practitioners and help fill the event. So just things to do as we go forward. Yeah.
Okay.
You got a chance to meet a number of practitioners. Yeah. And what's going on?
Yeah, I thought that was fun to be able to see the little faces talking.
Yeah. And so Anissa and Lola are here, so you can, I know.
Yeah, that was the other reason why I wanted to say hello.
Yeah, it's
That's
great.
awesome.
Just
Nice
Lola,
to meet you.
Lola, if you're available, if you could just connect in and say hi to Gio, that'd be great.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
I think Gio did not want to turn on her video today, but
Need to put my other shirt on. It's hot in this room and the fan doesn't work. And I was just having something to eat. So hi, Gio.
You're great. You're great.
Hi.
And Gio, if you can turn on your video, but over here,
I know.